Good morning. All right, so we are starting off this day with this Instacart right here. It is $47. It's going far as hell. It's going like, what is it, 20 miles, I think? But it's going to Annapolis. So my thought process here is I'm kind of tired of, like, the past Monday and Tuesday, I just delivered 10 orders each day for Instacart from Food Lion, right where I live. I'm tired of doing the same thing. So going out to Annapolis, I'm gonna hit a lunch shift, do some DoorDash and some Uber out in Annapolis, see what we can make happen. So yeah. Well, oh yeah, it was like 20 items on this Instacart. So this one is for, it's a good order. I guess no one just wanted to drive that far, because it took me 10 minutes to get to Wegmans, because I live about 5 miles away from Wegmans. So I was surprised this order hit my phone. But anyway, gonna go shop for it, knock it out. So the only thing that will ruin my plan with the, delivering food in Annapolis with this, taking this Instacart all this way, is if I can't sign in on DoorDash. I didn't really think about that part, but we gonna get on that damn schedule. Yep, so it's making more sense now why nobody wanted to do this order. This is a little further than Annapolis than I thought, but I am lucky because I signed myself up in my zone from 11:30 to 12, so I can at least hop on DoorDash and do like a dash along the way to see if I can get an order going back. We'll see. Sometimes I'll get lucky, but you never know. Holy shit, y'all. I am delivering to a freaking mansion. These people live on the water. Is this the right house? This isn't a mansion, but these houses. Oh, hold up. I'm getting an Uber. All right, the Uber was garbage, but these houses are on the freaking water. I don't know which one it is right now, though. But that's the water right there in the background. He's not the customer, but he's the customer's kid. He don't look happy right now. He's having a hard time carrying those 2 bags. But look at this, man. They got this bay view. Oh my God. I'm on DoorDash and Uber, and like, I'm so far away from everything that even $1 per mile would be good, because I'm already gonna drive, like, as long as it's in the direction I'm headed, I'll do $1 per mile even. Unless it's like, under $5 or something stupid, but yeah. That Instacart took me an hour and 5 minutes to get it dropped off. I'm sure I'm a good 30 or 40 minutes away from home though, so we're really relying on getting more orders to make it worth it mileage wise, because otherwise it's like almost $1 per mile for this damn Instacart. That's why no one did it. But at least I drove all this way. I got really good gas mileage the whole way, so at least there's that. Yeah, it's funny I said I'd do $1 per mile, but I changed my tune real quick, because there was an order that it's at Denny's right by the mall, and the hospital, it drops off at the hospital right by the mall. But no, I'm not doing that for $7. That's for 7, and I have to drive 7 miles to get there. Like, I'm probably already gonna drive the 7 miles to get there, but I'm gonna find something better than that. All right, got an order. It's at the mall, but I know this Five Guys is in the food court, so I know exactly how to get there. And Instacart's playing hard to get. It will not show me my earnings on that last order. It just shows me the person's tip, and it's not showing, it's just pending pay. I'm ready to fight you, Instacart. Show me my money. Anyway, we're gonna go pick up this Uber. All right, so I got this DoorDash picked up, and I think if I would have been back around my home area, I would have left, because they hadn't even started it. But then I just opened up the old YouTube app and started answering some comments to you guys, and before I knew it, the order was ready. And I turned DoorDash back on. They didn't send me nothing better. Instacart sent me a good one, but I was kind of scared to do it in this area because there's a lot of apartments, and I don't know the area, so it makes me nervous. I used to deliver out here in Annapolis quite a bit, because like I had a full-time job out here, and when I would get off, I would deliver. And it's a good area to deliver, because people got money to live out here. There's a lot of water, and you got to have the money to live on the water. But I haven't done it in a while, so I don't know the map. Like, I know it, but I don't remember the road names. I'm just not as familiar with it as I am back where I deliver. So, like, just leaving parking lots and stuff, it's you don't know which way to go, where in my area, I don't even think about it. I'm just like, oh, this order's over that way, this way. So a little bit slower, but we still gonna make some money this afternoon. All right, I dropped that Uber off. There's a security guard at the front desk, and like, I don't know, she made it seem like I wasn't allowed to go up, and then she called the girl to tell her I was here, and then I sat down on the bench and she didn't say anything, and then like a minute later she's like, oh, you can go up. Why'd you stop me? All right, so I paused my DoorDash while I was doing that Uber, and then, you know, DoorDash did as they do. When you go to unpause it, they say, no, we've signed you out. You can't get signed back in. But anyway, the map was red, so now I got another 30 minutes on DoorDash, so we're gonna see if we can get something else. So far I made $7 and I drove a lot of miles. Well, I mean, I made like almost $60, but I've probably driven like 30 miles at least. So we got to make some more money around here to make it worth it to drive back home, or find an order headed that way. That would be ideal also. All right, so both DoorDash and Uber hit me with these $3 orders. DoorDash is sending me another one. I'm like a mile from the mall and in a shopping center with a bunch of restaurants. I'm in the hot spot. Let's see what this DoorDash is. All right, so yeah, that's a hell no. That's the first time I've seen a Starbucks on DoorDash. And I've done so many Starbucks on Uber Eats, like in my area, but I guess the Starbucks in my area just doesn't do DoorDash because I've never seen an order before. But yeah, obviously not doing that garbage. Damn it. Well, DoorDash just sent me this one before I got whatever I'm getting now. $4 for Chopped. We're not doing that. I can see Chopped. Hell no. And that one that was chiming when I was talking trash about the trash order they just showed me is exactly why you don't take the trash. 2 seconds later, $8, 4 miles. We're doing that one. As you saw, I'm sitting in the parking lot in front of Chopped. So I'm gonna pause my Uber because I don't know the app or the map well enough in this area to do like one on Uber and one on DoorDash. That's too stressful. Don't do that unless you can look at the map and say, yes, they're both going in the same direction. If you got to think about it, don't even do that because you're just going to end up driving one order this way and one that way, and then you're going to get a 1 star and it's going to be your fault. All right, that pickup went pretty much perfect. Dude was putting the stickers on the bag when I walked in. And this area is so good because I'm gonna hop on the highway, drive 4 miles, drop this off, and there'll be another set of restaurants and I can get another order. Well, hopefully. That's the goal. All right. So, oh, they got a horsey. They got a horsey. That's actually their neighbor. But man, this horse is like on his own little track here. I don't understand. And there's all these little ropes holding him in, so they must trust him. Oh, that's cool. All right, so this one took me a little further away from restaurants than I thought. You know, like I said, I don't know the map, but I'm like a mile or two from some restaurants, so I'm gonna head back that way. And it's 12:10, so I got 20 more minutes on DoorDash. So let's see if we can get some more orders. But we're like $62. I'm 2 hours from leaving my house, and I've driven 40 miles. So good time to money. The mileage is high, but what do you expect? I freaking drove 20 miles on the highway to get in this area to deliver. So that's the way the money's coming in today. But Uber is saying this little Italian spot that I'm right up the road from is busy. So that really could mean anything, but I'm gonna go sit out there because there's a couple other restaurants out that way. So we'll see if we can get another one. All right, so I was able to just extend my DoorDash till 1 p.m. So that gives me another, so that's 12:15. So I got like 45 minutes now to make some more money. I don't know, I'll probably sit where I'm at right now for 10 minutes because there's only a couple restaurants and I could drive a couple miles up the road and there's more opportunity. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So it's 12:18. It's been like 3 or 5 minutes. I don't know, a couple minutes. DoorDash sent me this one, $3 for 3.5 miles for Papa John's. That's a hell no. All right, I decided it's time to move, and DoorDash just hit me with this one. No, I ain't doing your $4 legwork, DoorDash. You can get someone that you've convinced that they need to raise their acceptance rate to take that one, and I feel bad for them. No one should be doing $4 orders. All right, so DoorDash sent me quite a few orders that not a shot in hell. And what is it? It's like $12.50 now. And I just got this Panera, and it's not the greatest order at all, but I've been sitting for more than 30 minutes. So I got to do something. I can't just sit here. I replied to all the comments. Like, I don't got nothing else to do. So I'm gonna pick up this Panera, and then I might just make my way back home. Call it a L. You know, high mileage. That's the way she goes sometimes, because I just don't see many good orders coming in, and this area is not good for Instacart because the grocery stores are like so far apart from each other. My area, that all the grocery stores are like. All right, so I was a little worried about this Panera when I went in there. That place was packed, but they had the joint ready, so it was all good. But yeah, the screenshot to this order has I think it has Aaron from Uber Lyft Phoenix on it, because I feel bad for that man. He got deactivated from DoorDash. If you don't know, they stole $1,700 from him because he makes like $2,000 every week. And then recently they reactivated him and then deactivated him again, and he didn't get his money. So I've been keeping up with his saga. Hopefully he gets his money because he deserves it. Right, got that $1 tip on that Panera. Whew. I haven't looked, but it's 104. I'm pretty sure I'm signed out of DoorDash, and I'm going the wrong way right now down a one-way road, so that's a good sign. Okay, I'm not going the wrong way down a one-way anymore. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna, you know, admit defeat. I didn't make good money per mile because of that, you know, Instacart that brought me out here. Lunchtime delivering food didn't go as good as I would have hoped, but I made some more money. And probably go back home, see if I get any Instacarts. If not, do some Mama Romas for dinner. All right, so I made it back in my area, and I just got this Uber, and you literally could not get like a more convenient. Like it's going 2 miles up the road. It's going like exactly the direction I want to go towards my house, but $3. All right, so I just got this Instacart, and it's like 32 bucks for 2.5 miles. So it helps me out with how terrible I did on mileage earlier. But it's 40 items and then like 58 units. So I started looking at the order, and I'm like, oh no, because it was all donuts. And I'm like, I remember the order with all donuts, because like last week I did an order like this same order, and it was this really nice old lady, but she like started hitting on me and rubbing my arm and blowing kisses and stuff. So, and the person ordering, their name is Mark, so I don't think it's her ordering, and it says to leave it on the porch. So I'm gonna try to get this stuff on the porch and not have to go inside this lady's house again. All right, I got this Red Bull, and I'm gonna chug it before I get there, so hopefully I get some wings and I can get all these donuts and this iced tea on this lady's porch before she comes out, because it says leave at the door, and I'm really trying to leave at the door rather than get hit on. All right, so that Instacart took me 30 minutes to get it chopped for and put in the car. Pretty much bought Food Line out all their donuts. No one else can get donuts now. And their Marie Callender dinners, oh my God. But yeah, it's like 5 minutes away. Hopefully these wings work and I can deliver all this quickly. All right, so the Red Bull worked, y'all. I felt like Tyrone Biggums. Is that his name? Is it Tyrone Biggums? Anyways, this Chappelle Show skit. Red balls. But I kind of felt bad after I did that, because I, you know, set the stuff at the door and then dipped out, and then she came and she just waved. But I'm telling you, she hit on me so much, and she's kind of out of her mind, and she probably needs help to bringing the groceries in, but she made me feel too awkward, and like, I'm not getting paid enough to, you know, I get it. Like, I am getting tips. Like, I know girls do a lot of things for tips, but that's not what I'm out here trying to do, y'all, at all. Like, I'm just trying to get people their groceries. All right, so that order was a big help to the terrible mileage decisions I made this morning, because it only was 5.2 miles to make like 31 bucks or whatever it ended up being. So, and 45 minutes to make 30 something bucks. You can't beat that. All right, I just got this Instacart. All right, I just got this DoorDash. What was it? 750, 2.7 miles. Mama Roma pickup. And it looks like it's a lot of food. So, will there be hidden tip for this 36% Bottomdasher? Oh, 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 oh. All those noises, they're feeling like bonus pay to me. Bonus pay, hidden tip. I don't know why I always say bonus pay. We all know it's not bonus pay. It's DoorDash playing games with the customer who is kind. That's fine, because I play games with DoorDash. I don't take their crappy orders. But I do try to put, this pizza bag is being mean. It's being so mean to me right now. Stop being mean to me. There we go. All right. Bag number 1. Bag number 2. And that's a cannoli, so we're gonna leave that with the AC blowing on it. Let's go. All right, so how many out there in the world, the YouTube world, know about hypermiling? Basically, you drive your car trying, to get the best gas mileage you can, and it doesn't mean necessarily that you drive like a granny, because you don't want to accelerate too slow. You don't want to accelerate too fast, but accelerating too slow, you burn more gas. Getting up to speed, you get better gas mileage maintaining speed. But anyway, I posted a clip of me getting like 58 miles to the gallon or something on one trip, and it always reminds me, I don't know if anyone watched Mythbusters, but they did an episode where they tried, like, a golf ball. It has all the dimples, it makes it more aerodynamic. So they tried to make a car with dimples all over it and then put it in the wind tunnel to see if it was more aerodynamic, and the results came back like 10 to 12% better. But then with all the testing they did, what they really concluded is, like, your mood and how much you're pushing that right pedal, you can get that much of a gain just from, if you're angry and driving aggressively compared to, just calm and smooth. That can make you get 12% worse gas mileage. So think about that next time you're driving all fast delivering food. You might get there 30 seconds quicker, but you're wasting a good 15. I mean, if you're driving really fast, you could be wasting like 20-30% more fuel. Man, it feels so much. You know how much better it feels to get a hidden tip when you don't have that dumbass plus sign and DoorDash telling you that it's a high-paying order? It feels so much better to get it then, and then also just, declining the ones you don't want to do. It's the way you should be doing these apps, man. Oh, that's awesome. That's what I'm saying. See, I bet DoorDash over that time. I got this Instacart. It is $21.69 for 5 miles. I think it was like 26 items, 30 units. I'm gonna knock this one out. Here comes a motorcycle. Brrr. All right, I forgot to give you all a rundown of how that Instacart went. But it's been 26 minutes since I started it, and I'm pulling up to drop off the first one right now. Oh, stupid crock. Hi, thank you. Well, that first person tipped me like $5, and they got 2 12-packs of soda, a 32-pack of water, a thing of Gatorade. Oh no, they didn't get that many items, but they got heavy stuff. So I'm sour about it. Okay, Uber, they sent me this one. It's 2 orders for $14, but it's only going 4 miles. But the problem is, it's from Popeyes, which, I've never had. I've only picked up at this Popeyes one time, and I did not have good luck. And then you got freaking Lucky's Deli, which I've picked up there a few times, and I wait every single time. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that both these orders are going to be ready. And this will be $14 in under 30 minutes. All right, so cancel that Uber. That's not happening. I just got as I was pulling up to like where Popeyes is, it's in the same parking lot as Giant. I got this Instacart on Giant. I'd rather make $30 than $14. Yeah, I got to shop for it, but also this order, the 5 miles that it goes, drops off like right next to my house. So this is epically perfect. All right, I don't know, would it take me 20 minutes to shop for those things, and then probably 10 minutes to check them out. And both of them are going to 3rd floor, but the first one says to call them when I get outside, so I'm hoping they're gonna meet me with a wagon or something and make my life easier. And then the second one, it's so close to my house, I don't even care. Don't even care that I gotta take it to the 3rd floor. And it's stuff I can carry it in 2 hands, so that one's not a big deal. Cool. So since I could tell they were gonna wait for me or come and meet me, they said, let me know when you get here. And I, like, as soon as I was leaving, I was like, I'm leaving now. It says I'll be there in 5 minutes. That way they got time to come down or whatever. And then she texted me back and she's like, I'll be there with the stroller. All right, we got happy customers. They sent their kids down to get the groceries, and they didn't know that it was me when I like backed up. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. Oh no. Oh no, they got the Benz. Oh, this is a nice neighborhood, and they got them for their wheels. God dang. Anyway, yeah, so when the girls were standing out front and they didn't know that I was looking, I knew it was them because they had the stroller. And then I was like, are you guys waiting for groceries? And they're like, oh yeah, the grocery man's here. And I was like, yep, grocery man's here. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, I am the grocery man. It's exactly what I am. And this is one of the rare occasions where Instacart actually let me drop off to the customer closer to the grocery store first. And I'm grateful because the second customer lives close to me. And it's about 7 o'clock at night, so I might try to get another Instacart or DoorDash, but I'm not doing no more Uber, man. I don't know, me and Uber are on fighting terms. I lost more than $3 from that order. And the only thing I can think of that I remember, was there anything else? Oh, there was they had some weird like cake flour. It wasn't regular flour. It had a picture of cake on the box, but it was flour. So at first I'm looking in the section with the cake mix, because I'm like, this is cake mix. And it said cake flour, because it was some like Swan brand, something I never heard of before. And they didn't have it, so I refunded them on that and pepperoni armor Lunchables. They didn't have those. But $3 seems steep to me. I got this Instacart. This is definitely going to be the last one. It's paying $14.88. It's going 1 mile and 8 items. Yeah, that's the reason I accepted it. It's too convenient. I have to do it, and it'll make my Annapolis decision, driving all those miles this morning, look a little bit better for the end of the day, because this is $14 per mile, and that's what we need. All right, 12 minutes from leaving my house. Order shop 4 and put in the car. Roll out. Whoa. All right, so that Instacart was about just as amazing as this sunset. That joint, I'm driving away 17 minutes after I left my house, and I'm like 2 minutes up the road from my house. Just made $14. All right, so I've filmed an intro or an outro to this video 2 times already. So just know that the outro, the numbers are going to be wrong, because I keep saying I'm done, but then I don't turn Instacart off. So I got this one. It's like $14.86 for 1.8 miles, and it's only 12 items. And it, like I got it done in like a couple minutes, and then they didn't have one of the Haagen-Dazs they wanted. So I messaged them and waited for a response. And when I got a response, they were like, don't worry about the Haagen-Dazs, but can you give me NyQuil? So I'm like, oh, sure. So then I go over to the NyQuil section, and they don't, you know, when you think of NyQuil, what do you think of? I think of the drink, right? But they don't have any NyQuil of the drink. So they only got pills. So I send him a picture of the pills, and I'm like, they don't have the drink. Is this cool? And he's like, oh, I wanted the drink. And then I'm like, okay, how about Mucinex? So I send him a picture of all the Mucinexes. And then he's like, all right, get me a Mucinex and a NyQuil. Moral of the story is the tip is going up on this one. So unless he tipped an even dollar amount, which I did not even look at. But anyway, I'm so glad I didn't turn off Instacart. These are super easy orders that I just made like 30 bucks in probably like 40 minutes with these two, because I finished the last one. Like the last one was 14 bucks. Like it was only a couple minutes in between orders. So I'm hyped. This is a good way to end the day. All right, I gotta say I'm upset with what is happening right now. So I noticed this. It said verify ID, and I was like, I've never seen that before. But you know, I've never seen it before, so I never even thought of it. But anyway, the guy came up to my car and grabbed the groceries and went inside, and he closed his garage door, and Instacart won't let me finish the order unless I verify his ID. And yeah, so now I'm at this dude's mercy to see if I can get a hold of him. Like, I swear, whenever you think something's easy and you think the day's over, something like this will happen. All right, Jiminy Crickets, thank God Gregory is a G. He texted me back within like 2 minutes, because I was getting ready to talk to support about it, and I was like, man, can't I just finish this order? And then like Instacart's got this thing that's like, you will be deactivated, 0 tolerance policy. And I'm like, oh, this is just what I needed to happen at the end of the day. So I'm had it right now. I'm done. I'm glad that order ended up paying me 19 bucks, which is awesome. So now I'm gonna play the outro, the second one that I filmed. I'm not filming a third one. Just know I'm gonna say the wrong numbers, but I'll put the right ones on the screen. All right, so one more clip before that outro. I told you guys Gregory was a G. I just got back to my house and he increased the tip. So that order was $24. It did take me 30 minutes because of, you know, all of the hoopla. But anyway, roll the outro. All right, YouTube, I hope the lighting's not too bad. It's getting dark out. That's gonna do it for this one. So total for today was $178.68, and I worked for 6 hours. I consider, you know, when I'm at home with the apps on, not working, but I basically had the apps on from 10 a.m. till right now around 8 p.m. I think it's actually 7:45, but whatever. That's still like 10 hours of the apps being on, 6 hours of it away from my house working. Anyway, do what you want with that information. And I drove 92 miles, which is high for that, but when you consider I drove 20 miles out to Annapolis and then 20 miles back, that's 40 of the miles right there. So yeah, if you have not already, click the old shoe subscribe button, click on that shoe, freaking watch the suggested video, or just tune in tomorrow or any day, 9 p.m. daily videos. Take it easy.